Hey guys, let me throw my tie from my apron back behind my back. How are you doing? I'm Julie with Nothing is Wasted Designs, and I'm getting ready to go live in a couple of minutes. I'll be in the Grace Creations and Inspired by Grace groups, and the theme for today is trash to treasure. So this is what I'm working with. Actually, I've got a different can that I've already worked with to get a jump start on stuff. So I'm just waiting for Melanie with Be the Light to finish up, and then I will be shared into the group. If you are new to my page, welcome. I'm glad to have you. If you'll just let me know that you're new so I make sure and say hello to you. If you see the red live button, y'all know the drill. It's if there's a red live button in the top left corner, that means that I am live, and you have a better chance of me answering questions on the live right away. After the live, I will go through the comments and make sure that if anybody had any questions that I answered them. So I'm looking forward to turning a piece of trash into a treasure. Y'all come on in. Hey Sheila, hey Sherry, thanks for joining me, y'all. I appreciate it. Hey Kimmy, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're gonna make. Kimmy is going to be up with us, is going to be up after me, the Treasure Trunk by Kimmy, Kimmie. She does a lot of beautiful things. Melanie just got off with Be the Light. She made a beautiful piece with an arch base, which I love. And y'all come on in. So I am going to be working with, okay, so I have been watching, what is her name? Straight Jacket Crafts by Jen, I think is her page name. And she does a lot of smashed cans. And I have been wanting to do a smashed can, but I've not done one before. So today is the day. I thought this would be, hey, Nana's Nook loved, the closest I had to purple was pink. So I am wearing pink for, please put it in the comments. Is it CDL? Is that the name of what the syndrome that you were telling me about your grandson? Marcia, come on in. Hello. Welcome to my page. I'm excited to try this smash can journey band or wagon that so many people have gotten on. Hey, Molly, good to see ya. I'm going to give it just a couple more minutes, and we're going to see how this goes. Y'all know me. If you could see my desk, it's like I throw up on my desk and then take the stuff that is on my desk and try to organize it and put it in some form or fashion of a project. Thanks for the butterflies. I appreciate that. I love that idea that you did. I don't know that I'd want to do it, but it looked like it was very intricate. Y'all, Nana's Nook was the first person to craft today, so you'll have to go back and check out her page. She explains why we want to wear purple. Hey, look, I got a can that has purple on it. Does that count? How about that? I just noticed that. She lost her, I believe it's your grandson, to a CDL, yes. And this is the remembrance for those who passed. Okay. Caden is his name. I think, was he 4? How old was he? How long did y'all get to spend with him, Lori? Anyway, all right, so I'm wearing pink. You know, it's so funny because I was going to wear a different color, and every day when I get dressed, I don't know if anybody else feels this or not, I feel what color I'm supposed to wear. And anyway, I was going to wear something different, but it just didn't feel right, and I thought, I went over to my closet, and of course the pink shirt, you know, stood out, and I had forgotten I was supposed to wear purple. I don't have a whole lot of purple. I do more pink than I do purple. And anyway, he was almost 10. Oh, well, I'm glad y'all had that much time with him. It's so hard. I can't even imagine. So y'all lift up Nana's Nook. Lori with Nana's Nook in prayer today. They lost their grandson about a year ago, and you know, you always miss them, you know, no matter how old they are. My mom and dad were in their almost 80s. My dad was 80. My mom was, yeah, both of them were 80, in their 80s. And, you know, there are times that I'll think, oh, I wish I could call my mom and tell her about this. But anyway, if y'all will do me a favor and think of one person who you know likes to craft, and just tag them in this and share this video out there so that they can come and join us. Now, I have told many of y'all this. If you're new to my page, I'm going to repeat it. One of the things that God has me doing this year is giving away the crafts that I make online. So if you see something that I'm making and you like it, the only thing you have to do is pay for shipping. And shipping obviously is going to depend on the size. It's going to depend on the weight. This won't be a very big, except it's going to have flowers in it. But anyway, that's what I'm doing in 2026 is giving away the crafts that I make. And I also have a couple of assisted living homes that I go and just bring up, you know, crates and totes of the crafts that I've already made and bless the residents with it. And I'm telling y'all, if you need a place to get rid of your made projects, these residents love that. The first time I did it, I did a what I called a shopping spree, and I set everything out on tables, and I told the people, you know, they could have whatever they wanted. And one of the residents started crying because she's in, you know, the assisted living home, and hey, Cruz, come on in. I have some friends with the last name Cruz. Anyway, she started crying because she wasn't able to get out and go shopping for Christmas. This was like in September. This was back in September. And so she did all of her Christmas shopping, and I couldn't have been more pleased and happy to be able to, for her to do that. And then, so that was the first first assisted living home that I went to. The Holy Spirit led me to go. And then at Christmas, he had me go to my mother-in-law. She is since in an assisted living home. And anyway, so we went there, and you could just feel the atmosphere change. You know, it went from just another day. This was actually Christmas Day. And to, you know, just kind of going through the motions, eating their meal, getting up, going back, doing their room. And we started giving out gifts. And it was just like the hustle bustle of Christmas. Y'all, it was so awesome. So why do I say all of that? If you need a place to unload your stash or give presents away to people who need them, I give them to the staff and the residents, and there are a couple of reasons for it, but the number one reason is that anytime you give somebody a gift in front of somebody else, it's kind of human nature to feel left out, and I don't want anybody to feel the spirit of rejection or feel left out. So, hey, Julie, come on in. So anyway, those of you that are just hopping on, you can go back and hear what I just said about giving your items, your finished products to the assisted living homes. It's a wonderful thing to do, and you will be blessed and they will be blessed. Okay, so this is what I started with. So why did I bring that up? Because this can came from the assisted living home that my mother-in-law is in. And hey, Jeannie, good to see you. Jeannie with Clinton's Crafty Casa is going to be up tonight at 8 o'clock. And after her is Craft Creations and More by Tammy. Y'all are going to want to watch the whole day. You know, if you can't do everything, then, you know, pop in and out. very talented crafters. I am continually learning from other crafters because there's just so much to learn. All right, so we started with, oh no, I'm wrong. This is the coffee can that my husband brought me. Oops, sorry about that. All right, so what I did was, I could still smell the coffee. I love the smell of coffee. I don't drink it anymore. I have a very, what's the word I should use? It's really addictive personality, and I don't do anything in small doses. I do everything in large quantities. And so I was drinking a lot of coffee a day, like a couple of pots a day, just drinking it all day long, like my dad used to do. And I thought, you know, this is ridiculous. And so I'm either all or nothing. I had a friend of mine tell me that my motto should be, if one is good, 100 are better. All right, so the coffee can. So what you do, for those of you who are new to smash cans like I am, you want to look for the bottom. See how the bottom, these won't stack, like nest inside each other. There are cans that are rounded on the bottom, and you can't get a can opener into these. So you want to find, I'm going to try to see if I can get a good, there we go. You want to find a can that has like that edge that you can get a can opener around, and you're going to take the bottom out. And then I also took this ring out. And of course I took the paper off. And what I use to get the glue off is lemon essential oil. That works for me. I know a lot of people use Goo Gone and other things like that. Anyway, drink the water. Drink the water. What does drink the water mean? Did I miss something? Okay, I must have missed something. Anyway, so you want to take the paper off. Hey Beverly, come on in. You want to take the paper off. You want to get rid of the glue. You want to, I got this lip, I just put a, what do you call it? Can opener. I have a hand can opener because I don't open a lot of cans. And then I did the bottom. And then I don't have very good balance. So, all right, I'm going to put this off to the side. And then I had my nephew, I asked him if he would smash it for me. And it's literally a smashed can. So this is my smashed can. And you can see I didn't go all the way down because I'm going to put some flowers in this. So we went from this to this. And the bottom is open. I tried to squeeze it together with pliers as well as I could. We are going to take I went through some of my decoupage papers, and this is a piece that was left over from another project. I think it was a knife block that I did. When I look at the shape of it, it looks like where a knife, I probably put the surface of a knife block on the surface of that. And so I tested it, and I was surprised that this is going to actually, it's not going to go all the way around, so I'm going to piece this together, and I'm going to decoupage this on here, and we're going to just go for it, y'all, and see what happens. I'm hoping that this section here is going to fill in, and of course I'm going to put that on the back. And you want to put the seam of your can in the back. I doubt I really need to tell y'all that, but you know, if you're brand new to some things, you don't think about all the little things. You might want to just go in and get started. So I'm going to put this on here, and then we're going to put some flowers on it. So let me I'm going to just cut this with my long scissors. I'm going to use that. So, trash to treasure is the theme for today, and I've been wanting to do a smash can, so I was like, well, this is perfect. So I just need to figure out where I want this to land on the front. And then I'm going to take, and I'm going to use Posh Chalk Pigment Infuser as a decoupage medium. You can use Mod Podge if you prefer that. All right, I just want to make sure that this is, that I like where the paisleys are falling, and I like that. All right, so I'm going to do the back first. I want to make sure that everything lines up kind of together. All right, so if I go there, I may have to bring this up just a smidgen. I want the pattern to be somewhat, oh, I got to turn it around the other way, I think. Yeah, I need the paisleys to go this way, y'all. All right, so I'm going to start with that there. I think that what I'm going to do is I'll put this on here and then I'll match the rest of it up afterwards. Let's see what this is going to do. That, I think that'll work. And then I'm going to actually sand that off of here. All right, so here we go, y'all. How do I want to do this? That there and that there. All right, here we go. I'm going to grab a brush and see which brush I want to use. How about this one here? This one looks pretty good. This is, all right, and let me take the, I'm going to take this just in case it ends up, I end up needing it. Come on. Just in case I end up needing to put this in a place where this area would show up, I'm going to get it off of here. And I usually, when I do the decoupage with the rice paper, I don't know if y'all have found that there's kind of like a difference in rice paper that's out there. Some of it's kind of like real stiff. This rice paper here, I think I got it from Decoupage Queen a couple of years ago. Posh Chalk Deluxe decoupage paper. Anyway, this has got like a real soft texture to it, and that's what I prefer to work with. All right, let's get this off here. I'm not quite sure where I'm actually going to take this off. So we're going to decoupage this. I have some Woodgie Bend that I may put on here. And I may attempt to add some ribbon to this. So this should be fun. This should be fun. I had thought about doing something kind of neutral. I don't normally work in neutrals, but I was like, I'm feeling like bright and spring, y'all. All right, let me see, make sure this is right. And I'm going to have to pull this off the end because I may end up having to put some ribbon or something down at the bottom just to fill in a little bit of a gap. We'll see. We'll see. I've got some Woodgie Bend trim. Maybe I'll put that at the bottom. We'll see. But I'm really excited to do this. How many of y'all have done smash cans before? Hey, Beverly. Have any of y'all done smash cans before? I'm a newbie. I like trying new things. Never too old to learn, right? All right, so if I put this here, I could potentially put that there. Let's see if it's going to wrap around. I think I want to bring it over. I think I want to bring it over to this. It's not going to be a perfect match, but it'll work. Do I want to put... All right, I have to think this through, y'all. because now it's the real deal. Before I just kind of pulled it out of my stash, and right, I like that. I'm trying to decide if I should put that on first and then this over top of it, which I'm inclined to. I think I'm going to do that. Here, I did all of that. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the front on first because that's the most important part. And then we'll come back and piece that over top of it. And I'm going to just take a water pen that I got from the Dollar Tree. And y'all know that they screw on and off backwards. I don't know if y'all know that or not. First time I got this water pen, I could not get it off. I could not get it off. I could not get the lid off to put water in it. And I finally had to look it up on YouTube. And if you want to take it off, you screw it the opposite way like you're putting it on. And anyway, yeah. So that's just a tip, a little FYI in case you didn't know that. Because I wrestled with it for a while, and I thought, this cannot be that hard to do. This is a crafting item. And I just YouTube, how do you put water in a water pen? And lo and behold, somebody had made a tutorial of opening up the water pen. All right, here we go. So this is PCD018 if anybody's interested in this pattern. It says Posh Chalk. I can't remember who I bought it from. Someone out in California. West Coast Woodgie Bend, I think was the name of it. Something like that. All right, there we go. We got that. We're going to put this off to the side. And I want to get this. All right. And just so that I don't, in case this is short, I don't want this harsh line on here, so I'm going to pull this off of here. This may be the longest part yet. So Straight Jacket Crafts with Jen is who I got the smash can idea. You can go to her page, and she has all kinds of ideas. You can also go on to Pinterest and just type in smash cans. There's lots of ideas on Pinterest for smash cans. And if you're like me, while you're on Pinterest, go ahead and check out mason jars, because they're kind of in the same line. And lots of really fun ideas that you can be inspired by. So, all right. I guess I could have done this. I really didn't think this was going to take that long, but that's okay. I think we're going to be good. Just getting a little feathering on this because I think it looks better than having a hard line on it. All right, so where is the back? That's the back. This is the front. I'm going to just position this where I want it, and we're going to let the back fall into place however it does, right? And it's going to be a little bit short because remember I'm using a piece of paper that I had already used. So this is leftover, and this is trash to treasure. So this is going to be perfect. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Posh Chalk infuser. I painted Dixie Belle's Slick Stick on this last night because I wanted I wanted this to stick, and it's usually best when you're working with Slick Stick. It's usually best to let it dry in between coats. So I just took and pounced it on there. All right, here we go, y'all. I think I want the paisleys going up. So I'm going to stick this on here. And we're going to just kind of rub it on here. I hope this turns out pretty, y'all. I like this paper. All right, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of pick up where I left off, and we're going to just wrap this around the can. I want to make sure I get the edges real well. And just kind of move it around. Now, if you wanted this to be like all cushy and everything, you could put a, you know, like a batting or something on it. If you sew and you have like leftover scraps of batting, that would be fun. And then it would be kind of nice and soft. Just depends on, you know, how much you want to invest in it. All right, just making sure that this goes into, kind of goes into the creases. All right, and then we're going to lift this up, and we're going to go around. We're going to pick up where we left off. Pull it back just a hair. I have some pearl-like trim also that I thought might look good with this. So, but I'm not the type of person that I can envision from now until a finished product is. So I just kind of make things as it goes and how it looks. And, you know, you have plans, and then the project decides it has its own plan. And you just have to go with how it works out. All right, and then we're going to get this on here, on the back. I hope this is, I've never used this on metal before, but I'm thinking that with the Slick Stick on here, that I should be good for this to stick to it. We'll see. I'm a firm believer that if things don't work out, that it's always not lost, that we have learned something, right? So, hey, Tanya. Is it Tanya or Tanya? Okay, so there is that. Let me grab my little sander. And we're going to just knock this extra edge on. Hold your ears. It's like an echo chamber right there. I want to get this off before I add the next section on here. How are we doing on time? 27. Loud. It's loud for me. I'm sure it's loud for y'all because that microphone just really picks everything up. Okay. All right, so that's the top. Now let's do the bottom. It needs to be a little bit drier on the back. Okay, this side right here especially. It doesn't have that big wide mouth to echo with, so it's not so bad doing the bottom. I'm going to turn it over and grab this. years ago when I started my page, I saw somebody using this using a sand block to get the paper off, and I thought, well, isn't that a smart idea? That was new. That was new to me. I had not done anything like that before, so I was like, oh well, I like that because I like a perfect edge. Dollar Tree or Amazon has them as well. The sanding block, or what does Dollar Tree have? Lots of stuff. Cans, smash cans. Let's see if I can get this off of here. Sorry, y'all. I'm not getting that edge because it's not perfectly lined up at the bottom. All right, there we go. All right, so this is what we have so far. And then I'm going to finish the back now. So now we're going to put this on top of that. And I'm going to turn it this way so that all the paisleys are going in the same direction. They're not going to line up, but here we are. This is going to be as good as it gets. All right, so I'm going to put this on here. And then we're going to start doing some embellishing of it. And we'll see how that goes. Making sure I get the bottom and the top real well. All right. Put this on here. These paisleys are going to be a little bit lower, but it'll be okay. I need to make sure I cover the whole. Not too bad. Now, if I had a whole piece of this, that would be better. But remember, this is trash to treasure. All right, here we go. I'm going to get the top on the front also. Oops. How do y'all like this print? I like it. I love the blue in it. All right, so I'm going to just go over this entire thing and seal it. And then I'll dry it. And I don't know if the ribbon, I had two ideas for the paper I was going to use. And the ribbon that I picked is kind of a neutral, so I don't know. I'm sure it'll go with it because I've got just some white in here. I thought if I wanted to, I could just do straight white. All right. I'm liking it. What do y'all think? Oh yes, that's where I got mine. The Dollar Tree. I got my my water pen at the Dollar Tree. You're right. All right, so there is that. I think I got it all covered. So now we're going to dry it. Put this in my water, and I like the way the paisleys lined up on the front. That's the important part. I'm going to put pink flowers in it. Thanks, Melanie. Melanie, you cracked me up today when I was listening to you. What did you say? You said you were a rebel or you don't follow the rules, and then you so quickly said, well, what am I talking about? I always follow the rules. I know the rules you follow. You follow God's rules. That's what I do too. What he says matters. Love, love, love these colors. Where are all my blue crafters? Put a hand raise in the comments if blue is one of your go-to colors. I don't typically go to blue very often. I tend to go to pinks. Seldom do I go to purple. Purple is probably the color I use the least. Okay. All right, we're gonna let that cool down because the metal is hot. All right. All right, so now comes the question of the hour is, do I want to I've got this wood bend, and I was kind of thinking about maybe putting it across the top. Maybe I should go across the bottom instead of the top, because I'm thinking about putting a bow up here. And I kind of like this, y'all. Let's give it a try and see what happens. So this is a product, if you haven't used it before, you heat it up. You're supposed to use wood glue with it, but I think I might be using Aleene's. You heat it up, and then it's pliable. It'll kind of unravel and everything. Wasn't sure if I wanted to use that. Ooh, that's kind of nice too. All right, let's take a vote on this one. All right, what do y'all think? Should I take and put this trim down at the bottom? Maybe we can paint it white or gold or something, and put that down at the bottom. Or this one's kind of fun. We could put like this. Oh, I think I might like this one better. What do y'all think? Or we can put that like right on the front. So the trim for A, or I don't know what you call this thing. What do you call this? The other one. The trim or the other? Trim or the other? Which one do you think? All right, let's do it this way. If you want this one, show me hearts right now. If you like this one better, we'll just put that like in the middle, kind of a gold color or something. All right, I got one heart, got hearts, okay. You like that one? Okay, all right, now let's do the other boat. If you like the trim at the bottom, show me some thumbs up. If you like the trim, show me thumbs up. No thumbs up. Okay, I think it's a consensus. All right, let's do that one. I kind of like that one too. So let me get this out of the way. And we'll open this one up. I think this one will fit on here easier too. Hey, Lisa, come on in, my sweet friend. Can't wait to meet all of y'all in person. All right, we're going to do that, and that's the back, so I need to put this on the front. Oh, I think that'll be pretty. All right, so I'm thinking I'll paint this in a white. Let me get some white paint. I want to use my Woodgie Bend, not Woodgie Bend, Dixie Belle. I don't want buttercream. What color blue do I have? Blue would be fun. Let's see here if this is going to match. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. lots of gloss. Drop cloth. Where did, oh, there it is. It's on my, it's on here. The other thing I can do is I can do an acrylic. I might do a satin acrylic. Let's see. This is Fluff. That's a good color. All right, let's do that one. Let's do Fluff. And then what I want to do is I want to do some gold highlights. This is like down to the end. So this will be a good, all right. We're going to go ahead and we're committed now. I'll put some gilding wax or rub and buff, whatever I have over there. I think that in gold will be pretty. I want to make sure we get in all the nooks and crannies. All right, so it says to use wood glue with this, which I have. But I'm wondering if, all right, so I put the slick stick. All right, those of you that are my veteran crafters, all of y'all watching are pretty much my veteran crafters that I learned from. I have Titebond, which is for wood, which is like a quick dry. And then I have the Aleene's, or however you pronounce her name. And so which one should I do? The Aleene's or the Titebond? And let's do it again. So the Titebond, show me hearts right now if you think I should do the Titebond. Show me hearts if you think that's the right glue for this. I'm always learning, y'all. Yes, you can. Color My Home, you can. If you message me, you'll have to message me to my, either from your personal profile. Business to business pages can't contact each other is what I have found out. So if you can message Nothing Is Wasted Designs from your personal page, or you can message me to my, from personal page to personal page. And my name, my personal profile is Julie Adams Belcher. But yes, you can still donate. Thank you. You certainly can. But for me, it's easier if you go from your personal page to... Oh, yeah, that's going to be pretty. All right, hang on. We're going to try this. Your personal page to my business page. That way I can keep everything in one spot. Hey, Chris, come on in. Yeah, it's kind of a go as you learn as you go kind of thing. No, I'm going to like that. I think I want to put some gold highlights on it. And then the thing, once I heat this up, what will happen is, oh gosh, I'm almost out of time. I'll be able to bend this. That's the name, Would You Bend? I think I want to put 2 coats on this. All right, let me put one more coat on here. Now, one of the things I like about this glass mat is you see this mess right here on my glass mat. I'll be able to just wipe this right on off of here. with water. And if water won't take it off, then I just put rubbing alcohol on it. And that'll take that off too. So it's just really, really easy to keep clean. I bought this about, and I don't have any affiliation to the glass mat. So I'm not saying that because I want y'all to go out and buy one. I'm just telling you that I have tried so many different ways to keep my crafting space clean and organized. And the glass mat for me was the answer I needed. All right, so I'm putting a second coat on this. I think this is going to be pretty, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and dry this again. I know, I love mine. I mean, this looks like a mess right now, but it'll clean right up without any trouble at all. And I bought the little scraper. It's an accessory that goes with it. All right, so the other one is the Aleene's. Give me a thumbs up if you think that's the glue I should use. Thumbs up for Aleene's. Hearts for Titebond wood glue. Okay, good. All right, let's see. This is gonna bend. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do this a little bit backwards. Instead of putting it on there and then doing the woodgie bend, I use Redesigned by Prima Decor Wax and the color Eternal. I want to put some gold on here, y'all. I think this will be pretty. Go with the Titebond, okay. Wood to metal, use E6000, but between the two, I have E6000. I don't have E6000, I have B7000. Will that work? I can get my glue gun out and do that. I'll do that. I can do B7000, because that's kind of the same, right? Let me get this out of the way. So I got another can. My husband's so funny. I told him I asked him to ask the people who are in the kitchen if we could get some, I think that'll be pretty, y'all. All right, so let me go ahead and we're going to just go over this. I got to kind of offload this stuff because I get a little heavy-handed with it. I want to put some in that middle thing. What is this thing called anyway? Does anybody know what it's called? I forget. Oh, yeah. This is going to be nice. All right, I'm going to put some along the edges. I'm going to offload. I tell you what, this stuff lasts forever, doesn't it? I think I've had this several years. Oh, yeah, that's going to be pretty, 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 pretty. It is. So I shouldn't use the B7000? Yes, it is mostly for jewelry, rhinestones and stuff like that. Oh gosh, let me hold this up for y'all. This is really going to be pretty. All right, remember the theme is trash to treasure. And I'm working with a smashed can that my husband was going to throw away. So Titebond, you think Titebond? Okay, Titebond. I'm going to take your word for it because y'all are the experts. I'm still the student. It seems like I'm a student the whole time, my whole life. I love to learn. Anybody else love to learn like I do? It's just so much fun. All right, this is what we have. Let's see if I can get it to show up. Oh, it's not going to show up. Maybe. I can't tell if y'all can see it or not. The heavy body gel. I don't know what that is. What's a heavy body gel glue? I don't think I have that. Oh, this is really pretty, y'all. All right, how we doing on time? All right, I'm going to put the lid on this. I think I'm going to go with the Titebond. I don't know what a heavy body gel is. Is that like a glue that's kind of like gel-like? Give me a name of someone that's got like heavy body glue. It's sad, isn't it? Go with the Titebond. Titebond it is. All right, so this is premium wood glue, water resistant, fast set time, stronger than wood, cleanup. This is what I have. If I need to get another kind of glue, y'all let me know. I'll buy it. All right, so we're going to put this on here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Okay, so I've got to heat this up. Then we'll put some glue on the back of it. How are we doing on time? Oh my goodness, I talked too much in the beginning. Now, I have actually seen people put this on like a hot, what do you call it? Like a griddle on a low heat to heat it up. Lisa said, have body gel. Go with Titebond. Yeah, I don't have a heavy body gel, I don't think. But if one of y'all could message me and tell me a kind of heavy body gel that you think I should get, I'm open for suggestions. I gotta heat this all the way through. I don't think the glue gun is going to work with this, so I'm not going to use that. Y'all, this is really pretty. Turn it up so it's a little bit hotter. It's really kind of neat stuff to work with. Hey, Beverly. If you've never worked with Woodgie Bin before, it really is fun. Because once it gets heated, it just bends. Pretty cool. This is kind of thick. I think I might put some pearls on this too. Okay, it's getting hotter. All right, let's see. This is going to do. Okay, yeah, it is. It's starting to move. So you got to work kind of quick with this. All right, let me get a stick. This Titebond stuff, the nozzle always clogs up. All right, put that over there. And I'm going to just get this all the way to the edges. The heat from that dryer is making it so that this glue dries pretty quickly too. Already quick. All right, let me put this on here. Let me get a paper towel. I have to heat this up some more. So the idea is to get this, there we go, get this flush on here. Yeah, I'm going to grab a and because it's pliable, you can press it into like the nooks and crannies of this. Right, let me get it hot again. What we got? $55. Alright, I'm going to just press this up against here. Make sure this, ouch, it's hot. It's not, because this is so hot, I can't get a good, okay, that's better. And just make sure that it's flush all around. All right, so this is what we have. Now what we're going to do is, gosh, I really wanted to put some pearls around the bottom of this, y'all, so hang tight. Nope, maybe not. Maybe the top. I think I'm going to put it around the top. All right, so let me cut this off here. I'm going to put it around the top. All right, we're going to start it in the back. I don't think I'm going to have time to do it, so let me show y'all what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these pearls around the top. And then I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put a bow off to the side. How are we doing on time? 3 minutes. And then I have these flowers. I haven't decided if I'm going to do these or if I'm going to do roses. Okay. These are the roses that I'll put in here. Or I like these. I think these are the right ones. I like the blend of colors with that. So we'll put that in there. And then the other thing is that we're going to use for, I'm going to get a knife. And I'm going to just cut this. Pool noodle. See if I can do this without cutting my hand. I don't need this big old piece in there. But if you have pool noodles that, I don't know if pool noodles ever really go bad, but we're going to stick that inside here. And then we are going to put our flowers in the pool noodle. Oh, look at that, y'all. That's going to be so pretty. All right, if anybody wants this and you want to pay to have for shipping, I'll be happy to send it to you. And then I'm going to put this stuff up on top. This was packing stuff, so this is another trash item. So the new items are, so I'm going to just take and use this on top of the pool noodle. And we'll put some pearls on it. And we'll put these inside here. Oh, y'all, that's going to be so pretty. And the pearls. And what else was I going to do? I was going to crackle it, but I changed my mind on that. All right, so the treasure trunk by Kimmy is up next. I will finish this. I will take a picture of it, and I will post it on my page. I will post it on Grace Creations page. Thank you, Grace Creations and Inspired by Grace, for having me. If y'all are not part of the group, I'll put a link in the comments. Facebook is not sending things out if we put links in the top anymore. So I'll go after I get off, and I'll put a link in the comments so that you can join Grace Creations and Inspired by Grace, their sister groups. And thanks for joining me. And I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. And go watch Kimmy. Refresh the page and go on Grace Creations page and go watch Kimmy. She always does beautiful stuff. And then go see the whole lineup. All right. Love y'all. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.